welcome to Bhola Vector. Today we will be discussing about drum brakes. So if you want to watch this video in Hindi, if you are comfortable in Hindi, आप इस वीडियो को थर्सडे भी देख सकते हैं और हिंदी में comfortable हैं तो if you are comfortable in English, so let's continue. First of all, we will be talking about the components that are used in the drum brakes. First of all, the brake drum. The brake drum is this is the brake drum, which is a cylindrical shell, and this is the cylindrical wall on which the brake shoes will come in contact and exert some force and create some friction over here, which will retard the motion of the drum and hence retard the motion of the wheel. Since wheel is mounted on the drum, this is a common scooter drum brake. Then there is a brake shoe. Shoe are the semicircular structured metallic material on which the brake lining is mounted by some rivets. So brake lining is the material, is the asbestos material, or it may be a emerald material, because they have a high dynamic frictional coefficient, so that they can create some friction between the brake shoe and the drum brake. Now there is an adjuster which will adjust the position of the brake shoes so that when the brake lining is worn out, it may adjust accordingly. Now anchor is the pivot point from where these brake shoes are attached to the back plate, and it acts as a fulcrum when the force is applied. Now expander. The expander, it may be a hydraulic expander, it may be a mechanical expander. So mechanical expander, there it uses the mechanical links to exert some force on the brake shoes. In the hydraulic expander, it uses the hydraulic mechanism to exert some force on the brake shoes. Now the retracting spring. The retracting spring will retract the brake shoes onto its initial position, so that when they are actuated, it can come back to its initial position. Now we will talk about the functioning of the drum brake. When the force is applied on the pedal, it travels some mechanical links will travel that force towards the expander. If it is hydraulic expander, then that mechanical force will be converted to the hydraulic force by some piston arrangement, and then the force will actuate these brake shoes towards the brake drum. When the brake shoes are actuated towards the brake drum, it will the brake lining will come in contact with the brake drum. Since brake lining are having a very high dynamic coefficient of friction, a high frictional force will be applied on the brake drum. Since the frictional force is applied on the brake drum, it will retard the motion of the brake drum, and hence the velocity of the brake drum will decrease. Since the wheel is connected to the brake drum, is mounted on the brake drum, then the velocity of the wheel will also decrease, and hence in this way the brake drum will work. You must also notice that the force applied by the expander, force actuated by you, will cause the frictional force between this brake lining and the drum. The frictional force will be equal to the coefficient of friction into the force applied by you. So the frictional force will be directly proportional to the force applied by you. So this is the basic working of the three major types of the drum brakes. Are fixed expander type drum brakes, in which the expander is fixed to its position. Since the expander is fixed, the force applied will not be equal. When this brake drum is moving in the anti-clockwise direction, then this will be the leading brake shoe, and this will be the trailing brake shoe. Because the leading brake shoe will be having more frictional force, so this brake lining will get worn out faster. So when these brake lines worn out faster, so the force will act larger on this and smaller on this. So this will create an equal brake effect on leading and trailing shoe. Floating expander type drum brakes. In this, the expander is not fixed to the back plate. The actuators are fixed to the brake shoes. So when the advantage of this is balanced brake effect will be applied to both the brake shoes. It will distribute the brake forces according to the requirement of the brake shoe. So the lining wear will be equal since the required amount of force will be supplied to both the brakes. That's why the the lining wear will be equal in both the brake shoes. Floating anchor type drum brake. In this, the both of the brake shoes will be linked together by a floating anchor and will be fixed to the back plate by a fixed anchor. The expander will exert force from one side of it, and the actuator will apply force on only a single brake shoe. And when the force is applied on the single brake shoe, and since they are linked together by a floating anchor, so they will adjust themselves according to the drum brake, and according to the requirement the force will distribute in both of these shoe brakes. So the advantage of this is balanced brake effect will be seen in the two brake shoes, and the lining wear will be equal in both of the brake shoes. So this is all about the drum brakes. If you have any doubts and any queries or any suggestion, you can please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, please share it to your friends so that I can connect with them also. If you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe it at this moment, and keep watching, keep supporting guys. Thanks a lot.